I have clicked the record button, and now I get to say, how's it going? Been a month.
Going great. I'm currently binging through Fairy Tale to catch up to 100-year quest.
Exciting, exciting. I had an old roommate who really, really liked Fairy Tale, but I don't really
True.
watch anime, and so like I would walk in, he'd be like, "You want to watch?" And I'd be like, "Nah."
Well, long story short, it's a cute little anime, but we're not here to talk about Fairy Tale.
No. We're here to talk about My Hero. We're here to talk about My Hero. My Hero Spotlight Bubble Girl. Hit me with the pitch. What's going on here?
Okay. I want to make the most of her enhances.
Mm-hmm.
Get a whole bunch of block modifiers and just, I don't know, use it for a bunch of blocking.
Sure.
In fact, the name of the deck is inspired by JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay, another anime.
There's a guy named Caesar.
Okay.
And he has a special power of bubbles. So he would use the bubbles as lenses and just cut through his opponents.
Okay.
So that's basically the objective. Just making the most of those block modifiers. The bigger the number, the better.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So here is, I've got some cool suggestions for us on the good symbol. So let me do some looking here. So first and foremost, there's a really neato action called the Symbol of Peace. That says, while this card's in your card pool, your block modifiers get -1 and your rival's block modifiers get +1. And then it says, in hand, draw 1 card for each attack in your rival's card pool. So on defense, it says that Bubble Girl is truly unkillable, because all of your commit stuff turns into like sometimes like -4, -5, -6 to the things, and it also lets you redraw bonus things, and all your block modifiers get minus as well. TCG player shows this card being as 20 cents for the Ultra Pack 3/1s.
That's cheap.
That's cheap. And then the other attack that we have when we go to My Hero is another promo, and I don't know how much it is on TCG player, but I will go find it. Is Rescue Counterattack.
Wait, hold on a minute.
One word.
I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just do a quick little search. Let me just log in to my UGN account.
Yeah.
Check my points. Well, first of all,
Yeah.
I see that this card you recommended, 125 points. I think I could afford one on the point system.
I love that. They're also 20 cents on TCG player.
I know. I would just like to make the most out of my points.
As you should. No. I agree fully. I am going through and I'm looking at. These ones are neato.
But yeah, the reason why I went with the good symbol was because the halos look like circular discs.
Yeah, they can look like bubbles.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
Plus, I'm not sure if anyone tried to use the good symbol with her.
Yeah, I think the good symbol, I mean, back when she first came out, the good symbol was like the big thing that people were doing. Strictly because of access to this symbol of peace card. This symbol of peace card, like if you get 4 copies of this card and you make, this could be genuinely like the best, most competitive deck that we have made together. Like this could be the thing that like goes and tears up your locals. Truthfully, that card is really, really good in this character.
Symbol of peace is also at the store.
Yeah.
45 points. Plus, technically, points equals free cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
So free is free.
Free is free. Okay, I think that I am ready to do some moving. Okay, so I got some stuff here. I think that you should for sure be playing 4 copies of Rescue Counterattack. I think that this is undeniably the best attack that you have available to you. Maybe second to Bubble Restraint as like an idea of the cool thing that your deck gets to do.
True, but remember, I want to at least focus on the character. You know I tend to do that with my deck.
Yeah, I'm saying I think Bubble Restraint is really, really good, but I think Rescue Counterattack is also really, really good. And so like these two, I just want to make big 4-ofs in your deck. Same thing with this Symbol of Peace. I want it to be a 4-of because like it is the thing that pushes your deck up and over what you've got going on. The next big thing is just Defiant Stance, and I don't know how much this is. It is a rare. Oh, it is a rare. So let me go check and see. It is 34 cents, and it says once per turn, after you commit this card to pay a cost, re-ready it. And so Bubble Girl says you have to commit a foundation to use her cool ability. This card says when it's the one that you pick, it gets to re-ready it back up. So you get to use her ability for free. And one of her biggest issues is the fact that she runs out of a stage whenever you commit too many cards. And so like this one is super, super important. So it is supposed to be a 4-of as well. The other cards that we are looking for are not necessary. But I'm down to like talk it out and like figure out what we should play. But those are the biggest recommendations that I have to take your deck from like what it is to being the absolute best that it can be. Thoughts so far?
Not bad, not bad. A lot of promos equals free cards.
Okay, so from here we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on to the attack lineup because I got to get this thing down a little bit. There's just a couple too many attacks. Our goal is to try and get this to a little closer to 20. So I got 10 of these bad boys that I got to get rid of. So first off, Determined Victory Smash, a very cool card, but very blank because I don't know how we ever get this thing to 15. It feels almost impossible.
Fair. I did try to cram in as many Midoriya 1 starter cards as possible in order to take up some space on my little card box.
Yeah, and I think this card is very cool, but this is just not the deck to do it. Things like Reverse Throw is great, Setup Strike is great. I'm not sure I love Smashing Nomu. This card hits a little too soft for my liking for what this character wants to do. And we just put in a way better low block. From here, Charge Kick. Yeah, I think the other card that I'm not in love with is just Jet Kickback. Just because the combo is never active. And so, like, this +4 damage looks cool, but I just don't think it happens. And we don't have a way to get the card to leave the combat or the card pool. So, like, this is just like a blank move. I think if we want to play the Jet Kickback, I think actually just like making a Gran Torino deck is the coolest thing that we can do with that card. I bet that card's really cool with him.
My dad, I have a bunch of copies from the League of Villains box I bought.
Uh-huh.
So I've been trying to figure out some way to use the cards.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's look at our block zones. How many do you only have 3 feature charge, or can I push this up to a 4?
I only have the 3.
Okay. We can leave it there. Let me go see if there are any high block attacks that are commons that we could maybe go and look at. High attack, good. Oh, I need high blocks. Tam, I need high blocks. Lightning rod. This card's kind of cool. It's very scary though. It's an 8 high for 7 in your character. It's pretty good. How about Knee Smash? Do you have any of these cards? This should have come from the All Might starter deck.
I did not get that.
Okay. What about Gecko Stomp?
Well, I actually have 3.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so this card builds us more.
Let me just double check.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, I've been preparing for the countdown to villainy.
Okay.
Hey, this is actually a big event, and it was partially inspired by Season 7, Episode 3.
Okay.
I'm saying this as a bit of a spoiler heads up, but for anyone in the chat who's caught up with the anime, they know what I'm talking about.
Sure. Oh, we're so close.
Nope, I only have 2 Gecko Stomps left over.
That's perfect. Hey, 2 is great. We love 2. Making my job easy. Oh, weird. Okay, we're at 61. Block zones. I mean, we cut the staggering positivity and then we're good. Or we cut one of the going out to fight some villains. Yeah, I think.
You could get rid of the staggering positivity. The reason why I put in going out to fight some villains was because I wanted to take advantage of that sweet enhance symbol.
Oh, sure, that's fair. With that, I think this is the list. I think that, I mean, this is good enough to. Oh, I got that high played. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the improved strategy, though. I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to put in a second exhausted slumber.
Sure, take advantage of the 0 difficulty.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And then Gift from Mom at the Foros makes a lot of sense. The only cards that it doesn't work on are Counter Attack, Gecko Stomp, and Bubble Restraint, but all the other ones say that they get nice and big. Note taking, same idea. Recovery goes Defiant Stance. Yeah, I think this is great. I think this is 60 cards even. Our block zones look fine. Our low blocks are a little low, but we have Rescue Counterattack, which says after you block with this card, add it to your hand during the end phase. So if you're smart with it, you can always have a low block in your hand going into your opponent's turn if that's how they want to play the game, if they want to play a bunch of lows.
Sounds good to me.
Final thoughts?
Well, it's a nice way to say farewell to heroes at the moment.
Yeah. Again, I think this Bubble Girl deck, because of counterattack, because of Symbol of Peace, hits really, really hard. It's one of the most competitive decks that we have made, and it's all off the back of those 2 cards. It's very cool. I'm happy for you.
Well, to be fair, it's competitive for the spotlight.
Say again?
It's competitive for the spotlight. Not to mention, I'm still a little wary about the recent announcements over 6 symbol limit and the attuned stuff.
Well, you don't have to worry about any of that as a spotlight player.
Really?
No.
Well, what about when the Dark Hero stuff comes out?
I mean, if that stuff has attunements, then you'll have to mess with it a little bit. But like, it's only the one challenger deck so far, and so like it'll just like you get the Dark Hero deck, and then like you're good, you're a-okay.
True, except that I'm also wondering about the booster pack stuff that follows.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I just figured I can name a bunch of moments that would be perfect for card adaptations.
I agree.
So yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. Stay on the line long enough for me to shoot you the list, and you have a good rest of your night, okay?
Thank you.
We'll see ya.